Have you ever dreamed of owning property, collecting rent, or flipping homes for big profits, but feel like you're too young to start? What if I told you that your 20s are actually the perfect time to plant the seeds of real estate wealth, even if you're starting with little money? The world of real estate might seem like a grown-up's game, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can build a future most only dream about. In this video, we're diving into how you can start investing in real estate in your 20s. We'll break down the myths, uncover practical steps, and show you exactly how to make smart moves today that pay off big tomorrow. Stay tuned, your journey to financial freedom might start right now. 1. Shift your mindset early. When you think of real estate investing, it's easy to imagine wealthy business people making million-dollar deals. But the truth is, the real estate game is more accessible than ever before, especially for those in their 20s. Starting early gives you time to learn, fail small, and grow big. The first step: shifting your mindset. You don't need to wait until you're ready or rich. You just need to get curious, get educated, and take your first step with confidence and purpose. 2. Learn about the different types of real estate investments. Understanding the different types of real estate investments is crucial. Residential, commercial, industrial, raw land, REITs, and even vacation rentals. For beginners, residential real estate, like single-family homes, duplexes, or small multifamily units is usually the best starting point. These options are typically easier to finance, manage, and understand. Choosing the right niche early helps you focus your efforts and learn the ropes without feeling overwhelmed by too many options. 3. House hacking is your golden ticket. One of the most powerful entry strategies for young investors is house hacking. This involves buying a multi-unit property, living in one unit, and renting out the others. The rent you collect helps pay your mortgage, drastically reducing or even eliminating your housing costs. Not only do you save money, but you also gain real experience managing tenants and handling property maintenance. It's the fastest, most realistic way to start owning real estate in your 20s. 4. Take advantage of first-time homebuyer programs. Money is the biggest concern for most young investors. Fortunately, there are programs designed to help first-time buyers get in the game. FHA loans require as little as 3.5% down, and other state-specific grants can even help cover closing costs. There are also options like USDA loans for rural properties and VA loans for veterans. Understanding your financing options is essential to getting started sooner rather than later. 5. Build and protect your credit score. Your credit score is your gateway to affordable financing. Start working on your credit score today. Pay bills on time. Keep your credit utilization low, and don't open unnecessary lines of credit. A strong credit score opens the door to better loan terms, more financing options, and lower interest rates. Think of it as a tool that amplifies your investing power. In your 20s, even small financial habits compound over time in big ways. 6. Start saving strategically. While creative financing can help, you'll still need to save for things like inspections, insurance, repairs, and reserves. Set up a dedicated real estate fund. Cut back on unnecessary expenses and redirect that money toward your goal. Look into high-yield savings accounts to grow your money faster. A disciplined savings plan gives you the cushion and confidence to act when the right property shows up. 7. Build your real estate dream team. Once you're financially prepped, it's time to start building your team. Real estate is not a solo sport. You'll want a real estate agent who understands investment properties, a mortgage broker who can find the best deals, a trustworthy contractor, and maybe even a mentor who's walked the path before. These relationships save you time, help avoid costly mistakes, and open up opportunities that aren't available on Zillow or Realtor.com. 8. Immerse yourself in real estate education. Start educating yourself constantly. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the book on rental property investing, or Set for Life. Listen to podcasts like Bigger Pockets, attend webinars, and connect with local real estate investor groups. Information is your agent. The more you learn, the more confident and strategic you'll become. Every experience adds up hand. Every mistake becomes a valuable lesson. 9. Analyze local markets early. You don't need to wait until you have money to start studying the market. Look at local listings. Follow price trends. Compare rents. Visit open houses. Ask realtors questions. Learning what makes a good deal before you need to act is one of the smartest habits to build. Understanding the numbers gives you the confidence to move fast when the right opportunity arises. 10. Adopt a long-term mentality. Don't expect overnight riches. Real estate is a long game. The earlier you start, the longer your investments have to appreciate, generate cash flow, and build equity. Your 20s are about laying the foundation, not sprinting to the finish line. Build slowly, reinvest wisely, and let compounding do its work. By 30, you could have a small portfolio others only dream about. 11. Master house hacking level. Up your strategy. We mentioned house hacking already, but let's go deeper. Think creatively. Maybe you buy a triplex and rent out 2 units, or a large single-family home with basement and garage conversions. With Airbnb, you can even rent by the night and make more than traditional tenants. Some investors rent out spare rooms to college students. The goal is simple: reduce or eliminate your living costs while owning appreciating real estate. That's financial freedom in training. 12. Partner up and build win-win relationships. Another smart route is partnering up. If you don't have money but have time and hustle, find someone with capital who lacks those things. Bring deals, do the legwork, and propose win-win partnerships. Joint ventures and equity splits are common. In real estate, it's about value. If you can bring knowledge, effort, or creativity to the table, you can be part of the deal. Just be sure to have everything in writing and consult a legal advisor to protect both sides. 13. Try wholesaling for fast cash and market experience. Let's not forget about wholesaling method that requires no property ownership or big capital. In wholesaling, you find distressed properties, negotiate a purchase contract, then sell that contract to another buyer for a fee. It requires hustle, marketing skills, and negotiation savvy. But it's an amazing way to learn the market, build a network, and generate fast cash that you can later reinvest. Many successful real estate moguls started out this way in their 20s. 14. Explore the buy and hold rental strategy. If long-term cash flow is your goal, buy and hold rentals can build steady, passive income. Look for markets with job growth, population increases, and affordable housing. Use tools like Bigger Pockets calculators to analyze deals. Focus on cash flow, not appreciation. You want properties that make money today, not just someday. This approach, especially when scaled over time, can replace your income and set you financially free far earlier than the traditional retirement age. 15. Consider investing through REITs. And don't underestimate the power of REITs, real estate investment trusts. If you're not ready to buy physical property, REITs allow you to invest in real estate through the stock market. They pay dividends, are relatively liquid, and are a great way to diversify your portfolio while learning the rhythms of real estate finance. It's a hands-off entry point that can fund or supplement your journey as you prepare to buy your first property. 16. Stay patient but proactive. Finally, remember this: start where you are. You don't need to be perfect or know everything to begin. Start by learning about your local market. What's the average rent? Where are people moving? What neighborhoods are up and coming? Every insight you gain puts you one step ahead. Your 20s are not a time to wait. They're a time to build. Real estate is a long game, And starting young is the biggest advantage you can give yourself. 17. Use social media to your advantage. Leverage platforms like TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube to connect with other investors. Learn from real-world case studies or even find leads. Real estate creators often share their actual numbers, deals, and lessons. Surrounding yourself virtually with others in the field keeps you motivated, educated, and part of a larger movement of young people breaking into real estate. 18. Track every step and celebrate small wins. Keep a journal or spreadsheet of every action you take, properties you analyze, offers you make, books you read, meets you attend. It's motivating to see your progress over time. Celebrate your first walkthrough, your first saved $1,000, your first offer even if it gets rejected. These milestones are proof you're becoming an investor. 19. Take action today. Comment your first move. Don't just watch act. In fact, pause this video and drop a comment right now. What's the first real estate move you're committing to? It could be reading a book, calling a lender, saving $100 this month, whatever it is, share it. Putting it in writing makes it real, and you never know who in the comments might hold you accountable or help you out. 20. Subscribe and commit to learning weekly. This journey doesn't end here. If you're serious about building wealth through real estate, hit that subscribe button and make learning part of your weekly routine. Each week, we'll break down new strategies, interview investors, and answer your questions. Your 20s can either be the decade of learning and growing or of waiting and wishing. Which one are you choosing? Investing in real estate in your 20s isn't just possible, it's powerful. From house hacking and wholesaling to building rental portfolios and investing in REITs, you now have a toolbox full of beginner-friendly strategies. With time on your side, every small move you make now can snowball into serious wealth. You don't need to be rich to start, you just need to start smart. The most important thing, take action. Even researching properties, attending open houses, or calling a lender is forward movement. Whether your goal is freedom, legacy, or security, your path starts here. The earlier you start, the further you'll go and your future self will. Thank you for the decisions you make today. Thanks for watching. If this video sparked something in you, don't let it stop here. Hit that subscribe button for more powerful content every week on money, mindset, and building the life you want through real estate. Drop a comment below. What's your first step going to be? Let's build a community of young investors lifting each other up. And remember, wealth is built by those who start, not just those who wait. See you in the next video.